Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Love Marie. Thank you for joining. Just give me a minute to put everything on order. Oh my God, so much. Um, Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, my name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live this week on Monday, and I was on Thursday and probably on Sunday. This is the only place where I do mini free readings while I'm live. So if you want that, first name and specific question in the comment box. The only thing I ask in return is tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. They are at random, no guarantee. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my VIP list by reading the instructions here below my screen. Okay, let's start doing the collective today, okay? See, I have some lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God. It's a new lipstick. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, it's really sticky. Oh my God, now my fingers are full of lipstick. But it's pretty. I think it's pretty. Ay, 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 ay. I'm doing great. Thank you for being here. Let's start doing the collective, okay? Ah, still lipstick. God, what an annoying thing. Need to check that brand. Thank you for being here. Let's start doing the collective and then I'll go straight to minis. So if you're interested in that, put your question in the comment box, okay? Let's go. Okay, today it's all about moments of asking attention from us. It can be really scary, it can be really difficult, but it is. Today, don't be alarmed when things are like, or something from the past that you go straight into survival mode. Today is the day that Spirit wants to tell you that you are in a different place. So things can happen or get to you as in the past, but it's just you now being somewhere else. So the importance of it all for today in our collective is that we really need to start understanding and really start grasping it that we moved on. We are not anymore in a survival mode. Yes, are we where we want to be? No, but that's normal. We are human beings here, descended, loved by Spirit, and our ancestors descended in a physical being to be in this reality on this rock called Earth. And we are here with a task. So we're never done till our last moment of breath. It's not the end because the breath, we just return back to our spiritual being as we were before and will be as long, but the end on the physical being. So we're here to create. We are creators of our own life. We create. And the thing is that we'll never feel like it's done, or maybe with our last breath, that would be amazing. But some of them do, some don't. That's why we come back, of course. But the thing is that being there doesn't mean we're not in a survival. Being there means that we're done. So never want to be there and always want to keep creating. That's normal, but not from a survival space. So it's like we all had a bumpy start and we needed to figure out who we are and all our skills and everything we have to get us back on track. And once we're back on track, and that is what spirits are saying, we are back on track. But from there, if things happen from the outside world, as in the past when we were in a survival mode, we would go like really like we need to fix it, big star, big alarm, we need to go. Now we just can take a breath, and even it triggers something painful, something scary, we know it's not, because we are already in a safe space. And from being there, it's maybe a little alarm going off, but once we just breathe and just take that information and be very realistic where we're at this moment in our life. Nothing troubling us, just being peaceful. Things can be better, we know that, but that's maintenance. And creating to get us to the next step. But that's just next steps. And they are endless. So we shouldn't get off track to go back to our past in this survival mode when things are barking in our face. It's just temporarily. And if we just be with that and don't panic, and just stay in our healthy place, realistic mind, body, and soul, we will see that a solution will be brought towards us. And that's not something that you can think your way as a solution. It will be brought as a feeling, because we're all heart beings, and all the three versions of ourselves, spiritual, the physical, and emotional version of ourselves, is connected through our heart, and heart connect to a higher self, spirit, and so on. So if today you get a barking moment, like a dog barking when you pass by and you were like shocked and shaken, go back to your heart and breathe and hold your heart and start trusting your heart that it will come with a solution. And because you're not in a survival mode anymore, that solution doesn't need to be now. It can be in an hour, in a half a day, in a day, maybe a week, but the solution will be there. So don't lose track. Don't go to panic mode. You're not surviving anymore. You are being. You're a human being. So just be with what you are and be grateful about that. And when you cross a house and a dog barks and this kind of situation comes upon you today, you just breathe and trust your heart that everything's gonna be fine, or it will be resolved by itself. Spirit can do that. But if there needs to be a physical action, they will bring you that possibility on your life path, and you will have to act physically, because you're the only being with a physical body. So just wait, breathe, and trust, and be thankful for what you have till that opportunity physically will arise. If you want control how that physical opportunity will arise, then just go to a safe space, hold your heart, breathe like 4 seconds in, 4 heartbeats, keep your breath for 4 seconds, breathe out, or 4 heartbeats for 4 seconds or 4 heartbeats, and don't breathe in or out for 4 seconds or 4 heartbeats, because then you'll feel it, and then from there you can design how you want it to be, and spirit will create those opportunities. So the only control you have is going back to your safe space, have a relaxed heartbeat, be healthy, be happy, and from that space start designing the outcome you want it to be. And then just be patient. And I know as physical being it's very difficult to be patient, but then be patient till that physical possibility will come on your life path, and make then that decision. Often that decision will be difficult or scary, because if it would be easy, you did it automatically. So this is what I've got for the collective today. So thank you for all listening to that. Let's start doing minis for free. First name and specific question. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Welcome, welcome on YouTube and TikTok. Let's pull some minis. If you want a 5-minute dedicated with me, VIP, then get yourself on my list. It's wide open, just started. So if you're interested in that, just go to my bio, that's my picture, and just go to my link tree. First, second, and third option will explain you how, or you can go down on the bar below on YouTube. Okay, let's start doing some minis. Welcome, welcome everybody. Let's see, Love Marie, what is Scorpio guy hiding from me, other woman? I'm not seeing that, because that person sees you still as a soulmate interest. So no, they just have a busy time, and they make sometimes the wrong decisions to give credit. So just be patient. Tap, 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 follow, 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 subscribe, subscribe, like, share, share, share. Thank you. Next, who's next? Oh, Sarah, welcome. Good morning. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Will my body react well to Manojaro? Let's check, sweetie. Again, not a doctor, but let's see. I'm seeing that this is the start of a healing process. So that's a yes. Let's see who's next for a mini. Samira, thank you for being my top 2. Will I get a job after Tuesday interview? I'm getting, you need to stop panicking physically. You're like in a shutdown stage. That doesn't really work. So start feeling it, start designing it, start seeing that you earned it, deserve it, be grateful you get that opportunity. Understand that's the roadmap, as in our collective, that we need to act physically. It came on your path so you can do it. But the thing is, once we panic or we're scared, we start getting in our head, and then we're our worst enemies. So don't do that. See that as a present, okay? Good morning, Janine Martinez. Thank you for being here. Hi, Latifa. Thank you for being here. Sophia, hello, Sasha. If I take treats, will it be safe and exciting for me? I'm getting, yes, 100%. Yes. Dodja, how are you? I'm doing great, sweetie. Thank you for asking. Will I meet someone who will match serious and sincerity soon? Yes, soulmate is on its way, but the thing is, you will have to act physically to engage. If you don't, again, like the collective, and if you missed that, just go to my rewind on my YouTube channel. Then it will pass. Of course, new opportunities will come, but spirits are bringing this towards you because you need to act different as in the past. Okay, sweetie? So be ready. You can do it. It's like a present. Start seeing those opportunities not as a enemy or a punishment. It's a present, sweetie. It's a present coming your way. So go for it. Tap, 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 follow, subscribe, share. Minutes are at random, no guarantee. I try to read as many as I can. 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok always get priority. If you want to be read for sure, then just go to my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link tree on TikTok. Are ways to get yourself on my VIP list, okay? Same here on YouTube. Just go down in my bar below. Mama T, thank you for sharing. Mama T. Just a minute, please, Sasha. What's energy between me and my husband lately, and what to expect in June? Okay, got you, sweetie. Thank you for sharing. It really helps me. Thank you so much, Janine. What I'm picking up on is that the energy is shifting from really like contradicting to wanting to find a solution and healing. This is the start of a world-changing experience between you and your husband and that marriage in between. So positive, girl. Great for you. Miss Aquarius, hello. What can I look forward to in June? I'm getting clarity. Finally, you're getting clarity. Clarity. Something that clarity is key. What I'm getting, so just know that. Tap, follow, share. Thank you. Anna, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. What does Spirit wants me to? Oh my God, you're gone. Want me to know. Let's check. Oh, at this moment, the message is still on its way. Let's figure out what it is, so you don't need to wait for it, so you can like be prepared for it. Oh, looking to yourself and not seeing yourself as just a child or as somebody that is starting. Start seeing yourself as a senior and put yourself out there as a senior, because you are, and you just need to connect your heart with whom you really are in this physical being. You know, we are a physical being as well, and emotionally you don't, and spiritually you are. So it doesn't make sense. The vibes are all over the place, and we know when we want to achieve something in this physical vibration, we need to be like on point and radar focus. So we need to beam, we need to be and have everything aligned. So know that, okay? Tap, follows, share. Thank you. Like, subscribe. For minis, first name and specific question. Pearl Jamarasa, hello, thank you for being here. Hello, Sasha. If I reach out to Jay, will he be willing to work out things with me? Let's check, sweetie. Just a minute. Yeah. Oi, just a minute, sweetie. my screen is just like going all over the place. Just a minute, my sweetie. Yeah, let's check. Will it be a yes or will it be a no? Let's check. Cards are. Thank you, Debbie Jen. I'm getting it's a yes, but this person is not ready to give to be one-on-one secluded. So yeah, he's always out about fun, having fun. Yeah, no problem there. So it's gonna be a yes. Olive Santiago, hello Sasha. Anything exciting and positive coming my way soon? I'm getting at this moment, yes, everything you wanted is being created, and everything that you like feel you deserve is happening for you at this moment, but it still needs to unravel in this physical world, and that is patience. So just sit tight and enjoy the ride. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. Do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube this week. Today I'm live and probably on Sunday. So not tomorrow, okay? If you want a mini free, that's the only place where I do minis, when I'm live on YouTube and on TikTok. So get to your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my live, please, 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 because it really helps me. Whole live will be uploaded to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. So if you're watching on TikTok, just go to the 6th option in my link tree and you can revisit your reading, okay? If you want to be read for sure, then you need to be a VIP member. That's really easy. Just go to my bio in my link tree. First, second, and third options are with to get yourself on my VIP list. My VIP list is wide open, so if you do the instruction, you'll be first on deck, okay? Tap, 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 follow, follow, subscribe, subscribe, share, share, share. Thank you. Let's see who's next. Latifa, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Had news I can start in September by UWV. Will I be happy with the start salary? I'm getting 100%. This is what you were waiting for. Sarah, what is Wayne's feelings towards me today? At this moment, he's missing you, but he's stuck. He feels like physically detached from you, and it makes him really sad. He hopes that where he is now, that is ending, and the feeling and yearning that he's having will be his new beginning. Tawa, energy surrounding my husband and his baby mama lately. I feel like he's on her spell. I'm getting at this moment he's trying to keep like everything's going amazing physically. So it's not a reality. So it's not a spell. He's just acting a way to have comfort and peace in his life. Inside, it doesn't match. So that's why you think it's maybe a spell, but I don't think so. It's just him realizing how to play along to get peace and get the outcome that he's looking for. It says I'm gonna add me back on his new number on WhatsApp. I'm getting yes, but in the future. It's gonna take some time. Don't know why, but it's gonna take some time. Alice Art Life, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. What is keeping me from reaching out? Other things that are asking his attention at this moment, so just be patient. Everything's gonna be fine. Tap, tap, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Floor, why am I so tired? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Let's see, I'm not a doctor, sweetie, but what I'm seeing is like you're carrying the whole life on your shoulder. It's like a weight that is so heavy on you, and you don't deserve that. So you're doing that actually to yourself because spirits are saying it's not going to happen. Thank you, Debbie Jen, for the feedback. So start seeing things positive. Start having fun, go out. If something you can't have in your power physically to change, then you shouldn't do nothing, and Spirit's busy with that. Again, you design your life from a place of freedom and happiness, and then you wait till a physical opportunity comes. You can't force them. And yeah, physical life is sometimes like takes time. So patience is key here, sweetie. Patience is key. Okay, let's see who's next. Hi, it said sick. I'm not a doctor, sweetie, but I'll pull a card on it. I'm getting no, it's finding its way out or her way out. I'm getting men energy. Busy with the future too much instead of living in the now. So it's actually, yeah, living needs to recenter, needs to reconnect. So there's disalignment physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That's the problem. Sarah F. Sarah, what month will I be in a commitment with Wayne? I'm getting it's gonna be a June, but I think it's gonna be next year. I'm sorry, sweetie. Linda, will my meeting with Kay bring us together deeply? I'm getting at this moment you both have difficulties to like bond and connect and be together. That makes life a bit difficult. So one of you needs to get vulnerable. You're asking the questions. So if you want to get to that step, try something that is a bit scary, because you know spirit gives you opportunities, but physically you need to act, and if you do it automatically, that's the safe way, so nothing is going to change. So it's always bringing us to a place that we start knowing each other better, understanding us better, and feeling the growth that we did, and know what we are and what we are capable. So we need to take a little scary a little scary action sometimes, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So try to open up a bit. What do you have to lose, you know? and it's out here. So if you wait, miss opportunity. And you know, you'll always learn. And learning makes next time more easy. So it's never a waste of time to push your boundaries, okay? Okay, hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great. Happy, happy Thursday. Happy, happy Thursday. And happy, happy first week of June. Hello, for everybody who's new here. I'm a professional psychic. I do this work nearly 30 years on TikTok and off TikTok, on YouTube and off YouTube. I'm live every Monday, Thursday, and normally on Fridays, and sometimes on Sunday. Only this week I won't be live on Fridays, you know that. So if you're not following me or didn't subscribe yet on YouTube, please do so. That's the only place when I'm live where I do mini free. So if you want a mini, then put your first name and specific question. Yes, I get constantly those warnings. It will be revealed in 5 minutes. Okay, sweetie? So if you want mini free, first name and specific question in the comment box, the only thing I ask in return is tap my screen, like my live on YouTube, share, subscribe, and follow. Tap, tap, tap my screen ready on 7.7k like. Thank you so much, sweeties. If you want a VIPs, because minis are for free and at random, then get yourself on my VIP link. It's really easy. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First and second and third option in my link trees will explain how to be a VIP member. And on YouTube, just check out the bar below. I'm going to do minis for another 5 minutes, okay? If there's no VIP member, I'll go to roadmap cards for free, okay? So know that. Let's start doing some minis again. Happy Thursday, Sasha. Happy new hair. Thank you, Rikela. Yes, I'm blocked. And is there a message from Stanley? You look amazing. You look proud. You look beautiful. Start connecting with that energy because you're disaligned. Floor, will S contact me again? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes. He really loves to go out with you and have fun, but that's the level where it is. I'm doing great, Debbie Jen. Thank you for asking. Thank you, no, thank you for being here. Bukalo, please, Sasha, will there be karma soon on my husband and his baby mama? I'm getting judgment will be served really in the next period. So yeah, you're getting that. Good for you. You're on track. Good for you. Should I give up on class, sweetie? I can't tell you that. That's not a question we ask, Spirit. I'll explain if you give up or if you don't. If you give up, you'll feel you're not ready to give up, is what the cards are saying, because you feel like you didn't resolve all what you are capable to. It's like you want to learn, you want to grow. Giving up will give you like in the past when it gets a bit complicated, tired, or difficult. And again, like, I don't know if you read were here for the collective, but today we would have to push on, because if you keep doing the same, the end result will be the same, and we're not happy. We want a different future. So getting uncomfortable means growth, and you can design. You need to start just being grateful for what you're having and what you already experienced, and then take a step back, and from that safe space try to design what you want, and that you do through feelings. If you need some help, you can always read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? It's a self-help book that I wrote. Hold your hand, helping you to get there, full packed with exercises. You can buy that book on my bio via Amazon stores as Kindle version or paperback. Okay, so from that period you see how it works and you understand, so it's less scary and you get how to move forward. This is something, if you keep going, you'll see that working hard and going for something, but doing it differently, instead of physically and wanting to control, start taking a step back and know the spirit loves you and gets you and really wants you to get whatever you want. Start designing then what your needs are in an emotion, how you want him to feel, how you want the situation to feel, how your relationship should feel. This is what you do, and then you wait, and then physical opportunities will arise, and it's up to you if you take them or not. And it will probably be something that you feel uncomfortable with, because if you keep doing the same, you just stay the same. And uncomfortable means not that you're incapable, it means you are. It's actually a gift. It means that you in your head physically don't realize which growth you made. And then once you do it, you'll see, hey, this gives me so much other things that I want and love. So this is growth. This is getting to the next level. So good luck, sweetie. Tap, 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 follow, follow, subscribe, share, share, share. Thank you. Nuno, may I please have a message from my dad? Yes, of course, sweetie. Your dad sees you as a very successful woman standing in the bliss of her life and physically ready to really do everything and anything for everybody she loves and all the family she cares about. So start seeing yourself as well and start talking like that and start taking decisions as a head of a clan. You're Ugh. I don't know if you know Tintin. That's like Ugh. He's a tribe leader and he makes all the decisions. He just sits where his tent is and just everybody comes with advice and he just smokes his pipe. So be Ugh. Virgo Moon, I'm doing great. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday to you. Is F serious about me? Does he love me? Feel he's emotionally closed off and he's confused. At this moment, he's really figuring out how to connect with you. He feels like everything he does doesn't get the results that he thought he would. So a good conversation would help out. It's like you all use words and think that whatever that word means for you has the same meaning for the other. It's not. So start explaining. That's what I'm getting. And from a me perception, not an attack. Hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok. I'm normally live and on YouTube Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday sometimes. Only this week I'll only be live on Sunday, okay? So if you're not following me yet, please do so. Thank you, Chrissy, for sharing my live. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Tap, 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 tap. Share, share, share. Follow, follow. Subscribe. Like. Thank you. When I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you want a mini, first name and specific question, I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my VIP list, become a VIP member. That's really easy. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link tree are ways to be a VIP member, okay? So my list is wide open. I'm gonna do 5 minutes minis. If nobody is a VIP, then I'll continue to roadmap cards for free, okay? Let's start. What Azam has feelings towards me now? Love feelings, sweetie, love. Christine, how will June be for me? At this moment, it's really important to start creating connections with others. Otherwise, you'll be like very alone. It's like you are the one that needs to make connection. I know it's tiring and sometimes you think, oh my God, why am I doing that? Because if I quit, nobody does. These people need it. And you know, it will be worth it. There's a reason. Helen, will my life partner come into my life soon? You're too closed off for that. So probably your heart isn't open. I feel like you still have like sensations for somebody in the past. You just don't get it. They didn't choose you. I get that. But you know, we can't stick people with super glue to our hip. We can't demand people to be there. So if we can't let go and love somebody to be them at the most, even they choose a different way, then maybe that's not love, but obsession. So the problem is to find love. It's not what you're having still with that person, because that's obsession. So if you want to work on yourself, dear universe, where's my exit is my book, self-help book, explaining how to get you back on track. Because obsession creates often from a past where our parents were not reliable. Couldn't rely on it or something, or we needed to be a version of ourselves to be loved. This is really, you know, you went as far as you went, and that's great, and I'm really proud of you, and I love you for that as well, and spirit does. But now you need to go about it differently. You are a human being. You just need to be. And if you're constantly like feeling you need to be a different version to be loved, that's not love, and that's tiring, and that's not what love is. So we can design that, but we'll not get that because spirit loves us too much. So first start accepting you're an amazing, beautiful being. You're here for a purpose. Spirit brought you here and it's helping you out for a reason. If you were garbage, why would they? So start knowing you're loved, start knowing you're cared for, start knowing you're carried, and start taking a big breath with me and lean back to that energy. Let them carry you. And the best thing is when you lay down in your bed, visualize that spirit is holding you. Sometimes as a kid, because I come from the same kind of past, is what I'm feeling, I would imagine when I was small that a big like swan would like come down next to my bed and I would jump on his neck and he would carry me. And then I would feel like the carry, and that swan is spirit. And once you do that, once you feel that, because your parents never gave you that feeling and past loved ones didn't, and you start getting that and understanding that, you feel like you can take the world. And that's what you need. You first need to get there, girl. Really, please, please, please. That's what spirit is telling me. Okay, so do some breath exercises and visualize that again and again and again till you get it, till your body understands that this little physical brain is put in all kind of garbage because people hurt you, because they saw you as a threat. So know that. So you're better than whatever you think you are. And then your brain start understanding that we are carried and will give you different opportunities, different ways of seeing. So work on that. It will really help you, in my opinion. But you do you, and we're always here to support you. Thank you for the gifts, Anasart. Does Bo still have romantic feelings for me? So quiet. I'm getting that this person is waiting for a message from you. It's like you're expecting him to act in a way, but it's like maybe he has an age, but for sure he doesn't have like the grown-up age that he's carrying. So if you want something to happen, you'll have to take matters in your own hand. No, we'll see if you get payback from how he hurt me karmatically. Yes, of course, girl. Yes, of course. You know those cards. Don't need to tell you. Bukola, please, does my husband still love me, or is he chosen his baby mom? Thank. At this moment, he doesn't. He loves you, but at this moment, he can't be with you because it has consequences, and he needs to get where he wants to be with baby steps. And that's why you need to be patient and trust. Trust is very difficult for you, for your past, get that? But this situation came up because he is a great guy, to see that patience and understanding and grace gets you what you want. And why you're not there and why you're not together at this moment and why the opportunity isn't to be, is because you have some work to do as well, sweetie. Yeah, and trust is difficult, but without trust we can't be together with somebody. And for sure, raising children from different, this wild lifestyle, it needs to be built on trust. So once you see that trust will be repaid in love, this is the basic. This is somebody you can finally like relax with. And that's what's needed. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my life. Thank you for being here. I'm a psychic breath coach and nutrition specialist, so if somebody has any question, please let me know. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes on Sunday. Only tomorrow I won't be live, you know that. This is the only place where I do mini free readings, so happy Thursday, everybody. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box if you want to be read. If you want a VIP 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list, because minutes are at random, no guarantee. Just go to my bio, that's my picture on TikTok. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my list. At this moment, there's nobody, so the third person who wants to be a VIP member will be on deck. Okay, 5-minute dedicated. I'm gonna go to roadmap cards. So at this moment, mini free roadmaps. Okay, if you're interested in that, then please put your first name in the comment box and I'll pick you. Tap, follow, subscribe, share is what I'm asking for you in return. Thank you. Like on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, Debbie, they are at random, so sorry if you need to retype your name. Words left unsaid eventually turn into a burden. Okay, clarity is key. You need to start breathing, taking a big breath, being somewhere where you like with a nice cup of tea or matcha, and start really assessing with whom you still need a conversation. Often, you don't need to do it physically. Writing them a letter would help out, okay? Tawa, missing boundaries always come at a price. So whatever you are and where your space is, and what I feel it's to do with your marriage is that you didn't like kept your boundaries secret. You let them overstep and thought, my pleasure, sweetie, that being flexible will help. No, it creates bigger and bigger problems. And then once they go so far, you like retain your boundary, and then people don't get it. If you did it from the beginning, everything would stay closer and people will know who you are. No, 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 no. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm doing roadmap cards at this moment, okay? Comparison distorted what was already enough. Comparison. So you are comparing everything with others, and that's what you did. That was your way when you were in a survival mode. It was actually the collective reading of today. So if you missed that and you're watching on TikTok, then please go to my bio. It's the last opportunity, my link tree. That's my YouTube channel. The whole life will be uploaded to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. So revisit that. It means about thank you, Debbie Jen. That's the problem. That's what's keeping you from moving forward. That is keeping you from getting great, immense possibility. And because you're comparing, so stop doing that. Just do it your way. Because otherwise, you're actually learning lessons for others instead of yours. Tap, tap, follow, subscribe, like, share my life. Thank you. Somebody else who wants a roadmap card, please put your first name in the comment box. They are for free. And release become necessary, not optional. So you're still in this healing journey. We talked about it in the past. You're often here. Thank you for your support and trust. But again, you need to start releasing and having these real conversations, having, going for things, being uncomfortable. This is release. This is release because you got yourself comfortable in a kind of lifestyle that is survival, that physically drained you and got you to a point that physically and emotionally and spiritually you were not balanced anymore. So the importance of this here today is really you understanding that you need to release, and that sometimes just by screaming, go somewhere where nobody can hear you and just go to all this I have to, and just and get it out, it will help. Lillian, wanting more broke the old patterns. Ooh, so you wanting more, and it's like the group or the surrounding. I'm doing great, Kevin. Thank you for being here. It's not ready for you to expand, but that's claustrophobic. It keeps you small. You have big dreams, so you need to break out of that bubble, and wanting more is the first step. So please start doing that. Thank you, Anna's Art Live, for the feedback. Floor, let's check Floor. Floor, what do you need to know today? Floor, what do you need to know? Clarity doesn't comfort you, it confronts you. Oh, so the importance of it all to grow is giving grace to everybody. Instead of hating them, is giving grace. And clarity can be painful, but can also give peace to a situation. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is really to just start being thankful for what you already have, because you have more than most. Maybe not as everyone, but more than most. So from that space, start really wanting to see situations and not sugarcoat them. Don't, because if you look to past relationships and you're going to be realistic, you will really understand that you also filled in blanks instead of confronting them. because you wanted an outcome. So sometimes the problem is that from a space not wanting the truth, knowing the truth, and start filling in those blanks and creating this like imaginary person, and then that person doesn't act that way, then we get angry to it and disappointed. But the problem is you disconnect. You and that person can't stay true to the person you made them. You know, everybody has their flaws, and that's fine. But the best is to know their flaws so you can accept it or find a solution or work on it, or know that you want to continue or not. So you're not wasting all that time. So here it's about taking off your pink colored glasses and just start facing reality. So from now, just look to everybody you have a connection with and just really be honest to yourself, okay? Gabby, that door closed because it was never real. So something are ending, but it's a bit the same as past reading I did. You thought it was something, or you wanted it so much, or whatever. But if you look to the physical fact, it wasn't. So just accept it, because when one door closes finally, another door opens. And often we keep those doors too much open, so nothing is happening. And then you're in this life like, oh, I'm waiting. Why everybody's moving forward and I'm not? Maybe you didn't close a door because you're scared, because whatever that door is still giving you unhappy feelings, it's like comforting, because you know that you're not alone and you will just take that crap. You're better on your own. Close that door. From my experience, you do you, of course, but so another door can open, because spirit doesn't open another door till you close it. It's how it works. Sarah, roadmap card for Sarah. What feels heavy is what you refuse to release. So I think this has to do with Wayne. And Wayne means that you are putting your life on hold till Wayne figures it out and meets you. You're seeing Wayne as the next life line. Not good. You need to live your life your way, and then Wayne will fit in, because otherwise it will not last. So know that, okay? Samita. Here we go. No card for you yet. Samita. What does Samita needs to know? Same as the one before. That door closed because it was never real. I think it has to do with the person you still are holding in your heart, and hope that that person character lies will change. So you're also keeping that door open. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. So the importance of it all is here again, to start daring to close doors, because you deserve that, so another door can open. As long as you keep this as a possibility, as long as you still believe, no other opportunity will arise. You need to be very serious about that. Kevin from YouTube. Yes, I'm pulling a card for you as well. Ooh, that wasn't love, it was reliance. So you're still hooking up on somebody you think you love, but you needed that person because it gives you a kind of sanity or hope, or like a project to get out of bed. You don't need that, because that person feeling that pressure closes the door, takes distance. Nobody wants that responsibility. You wouldn't feel comfortable if you had that responsibility as well. So the importance of it all is to start creating those goals on your own, and start being responsible on spirit, start designing what you want, and then other people will be more drawn to you because they don't want that responsibility. Valerie, that collapse, fear was holding it together. So if something collapses, that's good for you. When things are falling apart, you need to have a party, because when things are falling apart, it means that something new is arising. You kept something going, even it was not perfect, whatever, because otherwise it was like a sense of scaredness, because you thought you couldn't like fall back to spirit and yourself. What happens? You just didn't move on. So you can rely on your own now. So start doing that. Vasetsana. Vasetsana. Ooh, that card just jumped out. Getting lost means you outgrow that map. So if you're bored or then it means let go. It's not just keep doing it till you like it. It's just telling you you don't need to be there. This is a sign of let go, start something new. But you think, no, no, this is a challenge and I'm gonna make it mine because I have to. No, this is society speaking, maybe your mother or your father, but that's not how the world works. So if you need some help with that, please read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? Available in all Amazon stores. Just go to my bio, Kindle or paperback version available. My pleasure, Kevin. My pleasure. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I'm going to restart my live on TikTok because it's like really slow. So find me again in a few seconds for minis for free if you're interested in that. Okay, so I'm going to start over on TikTok. Please find me really soon. Okay, let's see. Let's do some mini free questions again. Hello, everybody on YouTube as well. Welcome to be on my live. If you want a mini free question being answered, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? Try to read as many as I can, but they're not dedicated. They are at random. So if you want a dedicated reading for 4 minutes of my attention, then please go down below in my bar to see how to get on that list. I'm restarting my live on TikTok. Let's see if it's a bit more interesting today. Somebody wants a mini first name and specific question. I have Kevin still. Kevin, any guidance for me to overcome burnout feelings after work? What can I do? Again, I'm not a doctor, but let's check. I'm getting that you're just surviving. You're just doing putting one foot in front of the other. So you need to start understanding that you deserve happiness. You deserve peace. You deserve pleasure. And again, it's in your roadmap connected. You connect pleasure and things that will be gifted by a human being, but you can't give them that responsibility. So start giving that responsibility to spirit. Come home and say, this is not a life I want to live. This is physically exhausting. Hi, Sabine. Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining on TikTok. It's too exhausted for me. I earn better. So just take a deep breath and just accept it. Ricola, we're doing mini free readings. So if you want a mini, just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? Please tap, share, follow. Thank you. Like. Ricola, you want a roadmap card? I'll give you one. Roadmap card for Ricola. No, we're doing minis for free, Debbie. Feeling unseen starts when you abandon yourself. So you need to start reconnecting with yourself, Ricola, putting yourself first and giving you all. First you, then others. This is the time that you put your life to others on hold, on pause, because you need to like rebalance yourself. It's like you give too much, the battery is down. So if you had a wand and you have one wish, what would you wish that you would feel better again? And a very egoistic me wish. If you know that, then please start telling spirit about that, okay? Not thinking about consequences, not thinking about impossibilities, because they will all be resolved. The first wishes and magic that you have to give to others, you need to start giving it first to yourself, so you're feeling free and happiness. You give back to community or to life out of a place where you are abundant. So otherwise you're depleting yourself and you will never get to that point. And then what's the point? Because depleted version of you doesn't serve anybody. So first get yourself to a space where you are abundant to give attention, abundant to give money, abundant to be happy. But you first need to get yourself to that space, okay? Samita, how should I act when Matteo contacts again? Don't react. That's what Spirit says. They told you about the roadmap. Start letting him chase. Gigi, will I get a job after the second interview? I'm getting you're on track. This is a gift. Why are you questioning it? That the insecurities of past people getting stuck in your brain, that's society. But no, you're a spiritual, you're a leader, you're an enlightenment being. So what comes to you is a present. Start treating it that way, because you're your only burden here. You're your only break in this opportunity. Because when you're scared, Spirit thinks you don't want it. And sometimes we feel scared because it's new, but actually it should be excitement. So next time you feel scared, try to find the energy excitement and start reconnecting that, so the body starts understanding that new things are exciting if we want it and scared if we don't want it. So then spirits understand what you're wanting, okay? So get in line. Sabine, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. May I have a love card? Yes, soulmate connection is on its way. Carabo, will P regret hurting me and his son? I'm getting, no, that person really loves you, but is just incapable physically to do different. This is being young and stubborn and maybe a bit stupid. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great. If you're here, please give me a follow, subscribe, like, tap my screen, follow, and share my live. That really helps me, okay? Tap, 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 follow, follow, share, 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 like, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you. If you want a mini free, put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself as a VIP member. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option will make you explaining my VIP box. Will explain how to be a VIP member. Hi, Doug. Thank you for joining. When I'm live, this is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if somebody's interested in a mini, first name and specific question, okay? Hugo, any message for jobs for me? At this moment, I'm not seeing that, but it's more how you're watching the world. You're worried. Finding a new job for you is like a worrying kind of experience. So Spirit can't give you any opportunities, or you can't like get to them or feel them. If you need some help with that, please read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? You can get it in all Amazon stores. Just go to my bio in Kindle or in paperback version. Something is holding you back because it's fear. You need to start seeing as a new challenge, as a new way that today came on your path, that you get the opportunity to have new experiences every day by being in a new job. So start thinking more positive, start seeing that the glass is half full instead of half empty, start telling everybody like that, start talking like that, start dressing like that. You'll have really quickly a new job. Bukola, am I getting pregnant this year? Please, can you say precisely? No, I'm not a doctor and not doing that because TikTok doesn't like it. I'm sorry. If you want that, you need to book a private with me. Somebody else has a question? Mimi, anything from me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I'm getting that you physically are stuck because you're waiting somebody like a husband or somebody who a father figure or something will create new opportunities in your life or act different or will change. This is wrong. Spirit put him in a place that he doesn't know what or how and made him very uncomfortable because that was the only way that you would get freedom. In the past, you did whatever you loved, then something happened and you start giving male energy to decide your physical outcome of your life. This is not good. You got a time now that everything is possible. If you start trusting and loving yourself, everything is possible. You just need to design what it is. And because they took that power out of your life, they're expecting that you now create, and then that power will reconnect with you in your life because you're here to live your life. So know that. Alexander, is my marriage over with Eden? I don't know that, sweetie, but let's see what Spirit will tell you. Spirit is talking about the wedding as being not structured. I'm seeing that it's ending because somebody learned more. I think that how you act being married didn't suit that person. You can like change that. But that's the energy at this moment. At this moment, the energy is ending. But I'm a Kabbalistic reader, so if you get like an aha moment and start understanding by talking about a new future and listening to that person, what they want, and being flexible to be a part of it, because you still love that person a lot, and start doing it as a team, that marriage can still work. But this is a lot of counseling or finding somebody to intervene or something, and coming from a place, we're gonna work at it, we're gonna make it, because everybody has problems, everybody makes mistakes, nobody's perfect. You need to come from a space of choosing this marriage from a freedom. Yes, it's a physical contract, and in the world you are physically connected, but it's not a spiritual contract. Spiritual love forever is choosing each other every day. So if you today want to choose this person, you'll have to work for it. You will have to get out of your comfort zone and not start blaming first you do, then me, and because you're gonna get nowhere. And probably that person doesn't understand that you shifted your energy, so first will like say no to it. But just stay true to this new version of you, and you will start loving it. But it starts with that, with saying sorry. Saying sorry. Nobody's perfect. It's two people to tango. So start being a kind, nice person that somebody wants to be with. Debbie Jen, what does my dad want to tell me? Let's check. Tap, tap, follow, subscribe, share. Okay, what I'm picking up at this moment is you are showing the world that you have control. I'm here, I have control, I'm ready, I can do it. But in reality, you have problems with issues that makes you uncertain and uncomfortable. So you're acting to be in control, but you don't feel that you are in control. And your dad sees that. He does get you because you're getting a lot of knowledge how to stop acting and to be. So he's very proud of you. But the future is not endless. You know, tomorrow is not given. It's a present. And that's what we're doing. We just accept that tomorrow is given, and then we're gonna, you know, do whatever, and then we'll waste this day, that moment where we're here. And everybody who had a near-death experience or lost somebody very close to them in a young age start realizing that tomorrow is not given. It's a present. And then often people give themselves up on shows like Follow My Dreams, or because you're gonna die. There's nothing we can do about it physically, but being scared of it and taking and crippling us in the now from an outcome that is certain is ridiculous. What do you have to lose? Tomorrow is a question mark. So you need to start living differently. That's what your dad is saying, looking, and he didn't know that when he was alive. He was like very like careful, and that was the biggest mistake. And he's so sorry giving you that, knowing now he's of this kind of reality and looking at it. There's nothing to fear if you trust spirit, and you have a lot of loved ones in the guiding you. And as long you just trust yourself, understand that now you have the power. So when we're lazy, we just get off that couch, or we close that TV, or we shut down that social media, and we just go do what we need to do today, because tomorrow is a question mark. So that's really, really important. Thank you. Is he knocking on my door often? Yes, because he wants to wake you up. And that's not only him. There's like a grandmother connected to that as well, and a sister, ancestor, something, I don't know, something like that. So it's like a lot of people drum roll here. That's what you're having. That's the door. So knocking or windows or wind that is shifting means at this moment you need to be more daring. Yeah, sister. So if you need help, you have my book. Please use it. And everybody who doesn't have my book, just go to my Amazon store, just go to my bio and get it. Mom from him or mom from mom? Mom from him. Mom from mom is also there, but she's next to you on the other side. Yes, please do. Thank you. That's why you have nothing to lose anymore. Start trusting them. It's so easy to want to have predictions and so on. But if you don't understand that world or don't trust it, then how to get move forward? And that was the collective of today. So I don't know if you heard it, Debbie. Otherwise, just go to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. You'll find it there. You're loved. People, you will reconnect with them. So, but at this moment, you have something they don't have, and that's life. So for them, it's also very frustrating. That's why knocking or moving things, because you're living like tomorrow is granted, and it's not. They all left without thinking they would go. So start, if today you can make a change, do it. Every time you go to bed, be sure that you got the most out of that day. If you need a rest, then for sure, be sure you rested the most that day. If you needed to get in connection with somebody, you sure when you go to bed, you did everything you could to get connected to that person. If you feel like you needed to talk to somebody, you for sure did that, created that, made that. Not tomorrow. You're much too much in tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes if today we don't make the first step, and tomorrow is a question mark. That's why it works like that. Bethany, morning. I'd love a card, please. Space for it. Yes, of course, sweetie. You need to reconnect with your higher self, sweetie. And that's really easy because we are physically, emotionally, and spiritual people connected with the heart together. So you need to do things that you love. Start gifting things instead of to expect that others will do that. This is a void. You need to start investing in yourself. First, gift yourself and then give to somebody else. The thing that you need to understand is saying yes to another or a situation is saying no to you. If you have abundance, it doesn't matter on that part. If you have abundance of love, you can say yes to everybody because you have so much of it. But you're saying yes when you're depleting yourself from it. So start filling the battery before you give it away. Really important. Yes, of course, Lily, you can ask questions. My pleasure, Debbie. Thank you for helping me out on this beautiful live today. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy to see you. Thank you for being here. If you want a VIP 4 minutes, then dedicated and be a VIP member, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get on my VIP list. Suprinsha, thank you. There was something I really wanted and I couldn't get it. Do you think I'll get it soon? Sweetie, that spirit, and if you need some guidance, please read my book. It explains it and helps you build that muscle better so you get quicker what you want. But the thing is, when you can't get it physically, it means you shouldn't have it yet. And why? It's because it's important. Minis are at random, no guarantee. If you want to be picked for sure, then be a VIP member. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option are ways to get on that VIP list. You get 5 minutes dedicated of my attention. Otherwise, just be patient. So what I'm picking up on is that it's just there waiting for you, but you need to do something first. And you can't do it on, you can't get it on your own. So you need to reach out and connect with others. And as a team, you'll get it. So this is going about it differently. And I know you only trust yourself, but you can trust people when it's not like life threatening. Start there. You'll be fine. Catherine, will Studio Lambert contact at me this month for work? Let's check screen. Tap, follow, subscribe, like, share. I'm getting yes. A message is on its way. My pleasure, Lily. That's why I'm here. Okay, I have a 5 minutes for Mpumi. Dukes, you're on my list. I'll be back for minutes after that. And Mpumi, just let me know where you are, Dukes. I'll be back for minutes. So keep tapping, follow, subscribe, like, share. I'm going to Mpumi reading. What more can I do to be independent and no longer become dependent on my boyfriend? I thought I was in the right direction. It's difficult at times, but I'm trying and would like to get more guidance on how to do it. Okay, got you, sweetie. Let's check what I'm picking up. First, you need to start trusting yourself. It's like you feel like others are better to that. Your boyfriend is better at that. Your was better. Blah, blah. Stop doing that. You are not trusting your fuse your knowledge and your being. That creates like unstable energy. So the most important creatures that can create the best and most for you, the quickest and the most efficient, are your spiritual guide and ancestors. But if you start connecting with them with this like not not strong 100% radar focused energy, they will not pick up as a high priority. At this moment, they are getting from you the urge that you want to be protected physically. So they're looking and looking around that you stay connected in this situation, codependent on your boyfriend, because that's the energy you're giving them. So you need to take that energy first back. So do some like sage or something and say, I don't need it anymore. I can do it with me. This confidence is okay. And it was okay to find me, but now I can do it on my own. So that's really the best. And what the best is to do is, while you're saging, you need to start visualizing and designing. And one of mine, I'll just share, but it can be anything, is that you see yourself being in an egg, like a little bird. And then you see the egg opening up, you see yourself growing, you see yourself getting the head out of the egg, seeing other ones chirping, seeing your mom and dad feeding you. And then at once you don't need the eggshell because you're running around, and then the nest is dirty and it's too small and too crowded with the other ones. So you dare to fly. And that's what it's needed. You need to start flying, girl. And being that, trusting to fly, knowing that somebody will carry you, knowing you have all the knowledge to know. And of course you're gonna learn, but that's not like survival mode. That's just like, okay, we learned a lesson, we're not gonna learn something else. It's by moving forward. And the importance is you now to concentrate on one thing. And what are you great? What are your friends always coming from? And that's advice. Motherly kind of advice. So anything, a product, a service that is connected of you holding somebody's hand in a place of need is the best business plan at this moment for you, because you are a major in that. You don't, and the problem is that's life skills. And the problem what we don't get in schools, and often people don't get at home, are life skills. So you need to start putting yourself out there as life skill and start selling them via your products, but via your person, via your image, via everything. Life lessons. This, like, we're in a group, we're gonna do it together, I'm holding your hand. This is how you need to do that. And you're not getting to this topic because your boyfriend doesn't like it. So you need to find your goal, and you're here, and you are born, and you chose to become a human being, to be a motherly figure, because you were looking from above and heard all those messages and felt like nobody has a mom. Nobody can tell them how to really survive. Everybody's actually very lonely, and everybody knows so much. Every human being has a lot of value, has a lot of knowledge. So you descended to bring them together. So whatever, marriage counseling, bringing back people together, matchmaking, I don't know, whatever. I start doing these things now. I joined dance classes and will start today. Yes, so stop doing it as something you're trying. You don't want to be open about it. You feel ashamed about it. Stop. This is the Trojan horse. People knew you were good at it, didn't want you to succeed, and that's why they made you uncomfortable doing things. Yes, people say I have a lot of good advice. So yeah, start selling them. I'm gonna, or start designing how do you want to sell them. And then opportunities will come, but you need to put yourself out there in an energy. The card on your reading is, don't do this today if you don't want to. So you have time. So don't feel like you codependent need to end today. You have time, so do it on your own time, but start understanding today one thing, and that's the energy. So physically, you don't need to do anything today, but spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, yes, your energy needs to be stable to be independent. And that's the first step, by seeing what we talked about and start putting that out and start putting you and introducing you to the world with that energy. And physically, opportunities then will arise in the future. They're not there yet, but they will come. So that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being a VIP member today. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. This week I'm live today and maybe on Sunday. Normally I'm live Monday, Thursday, Friday. So if you're not following me or didn't subscribe yet, please do so. If you want a mini for free, that's possible only when I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I'm going to do 5-minute minis. They are random, no guarantee. The only thing I ask in return is tap my screen, follow, subscribe, and share my live. Thank you. If you want what I just did for Dukes, then you need to be a VIP member. Just get yourself on my VIP list. That's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my VIP list today. No problem, Debbie. Good luck with your phone call. So if you want still a mini in the next 10 minutes, if nobody wants to be a VIP, then please first name and specific question. Tap, follow, subscribe, like, share. Thank you. Sarah, when will Wayne contact me? This moment, I'm seeing it's gonna be like over the weekend. Misha, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Why Danielle is silent since Monday? Won't he text me soon? I'm getting he's not in control of his own life. I think career is taking over. I feel like he really is waiting for a moment of quiet, because he feels like calling you. He really needs to put his A game on, and he's not comfortable in the current setting. He hopes that an occasion will come up soon. So this is being patient, sweet. Loxo, I answered your question already, so just rewind. Thank you for being on YouTube here. Somebody else who wants a mini, first name and specific question. If you still want a 4-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list. Floor, is the new idea for a job for me? I'm getting first you need to breathe and start feeling connected with others. And a job will arise from there. Shanae, will I get a serious between me and Andre romantically? I'm getting 100% yes card, so yeah. Watch the physical changes. Back already, my sis didn't pick up. Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you for being here. Yes, I did answer you already, long time ago. Nika, does Tristan want to continue being in contact? Yes, he wants to build up a future with you and see where it's going. He's still very positive about the future, but physically at this moment don't have enough information about you. So wants to explore, Rika, wants to explore. Somebody else who wants a mini before I end my live today? Mimi, how to be recognized at work. Stop being heartbroken. Be happy. Feel like you're loved. You feel like nobody loves you. It starts with feeling loved. Then people can connect with you. It's like you have a wall. Somebody else who wants a mini? First name and specific question. Floor, when will love come? I don't know, sweetie. That's how you need to present yourself. But at this moment, I can tell you, once you change, but it needs to be a big change. You shouldn't want it to come. You should not need it. So whatever love means to you, or what you are missing, you need to find something else in your life, because you have everything. Spirit gives you everything, and start doing something that you own it. Because if something is missing and you give it the name love, uh, thank you, then that person has a power over you, because when they leave, then you will be lost again. So love is not this what you're wanting, Floor. Love is choosing each other from free will every day to be together, not because of we have to or we need to or they're pushing us or we're scared. It's just because we want to. And if that's not, then that's not love. And if you think that's love, and that's why often we have different love partners, is that it's something is broken or missing that you recognize in that person, and actually spirit brings it your way to wake you up and think, okay, I need to find that or heal that piece of me because it makes me weak. And then once you heal it, then you see if that relationship still is interesting. If not, then you move on, because that was the lesson learned. Infinity doesn't exist in a physical world because it's very short that we are physically here. So you need to stop putting names and faces and start wanting experiences and feelings. And that you need to put out. No, will I still get a construction job? Waiting forever. Yes, it's on its way. But maybe you need to know some things still, so maybe reconnect with them. Meme, does M want to divorce N for her money? I'm getting no, doesn't want to be part of that family. Okay, sweetie, thank you so much for being here. I'll be back probably on Sunday. Gonna say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here and all what you did for me. Thank you. If you're watching on TikTok,